Hey everyone, so today I'm coming at you with a different kind of video than what I normally do. But today I'm going to tell y'all how I use my self-tanner or how I do self-tan. I don't know if I look that dark on camera, but I'm pretty dark because I did my self-tanner last night. And I just decided just to share with y'all the process that I go through and how I do it. I don't know, I googled it a lot on the internet and just like watched a bunch of videos and then read also what my self-tanners recommended me to do. So I just decided to make a video just to show y'all like my little tips that I've figured out as I have been self-tanning for the past like 2 months or so. So yeah. So first off, I want to show you all the 2 self-tanners I do use, and I just bought a new one also today, so I will get back to y'all on how I like that one in a later on video. And I bought the St.Tropez bronzing lotion today in the shade dark. So I haven't tried it yet, but I will put it down in the description bar later on, just saying how I like it and if I do recommend it also. But from what I've heard, St.Tropez is a really great brand to use for self-tanner, so I probably will end up recommending it to y'all anyway. So the first self-tanner that I will be talking about, which is the first one that I ever used, I got it in an Ipsy bag. I got like a travel size of it or a trial size. I absolutely loved it. I was so scared because I didn't want to look orange. I didn't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. I didn't want to have dirty hands. I don't know. I was terrified. So I extensively like researched and like read the instructions like over and over again. But yeah, this is the Vita Liberrata Luxury Tan. It's a 2 to 3 week tan lotion. This is in the phenomenal one because they have another one that's also a tan lotion or a bronzing lotion, but it's completely different from this one. It does not necessarily last 2 to 3 weeks, but it lasts a long time, and this is the one that I used last night, and it's just amazing. It really does moisturize your skin too, that I noticed. Like after I put it on, my skin feels super soft, and I don't know, I really like it. You can't smell it at all, and it really is streak free if you apply it correctly. Like you really can't smell, because this was the first self-tanner that I had ever bought, so when I was researching, people were like, oh yeah, this one's the best because it's practically odor-free. You don't smell what you smell in a typical self-tanner. So I was like, well, I don't know what that smells like. But when I used this one, I found out what the smell smells like. And so this is the Fake Bake Flawless Self-Tan Liquid. And they actually sell this one at Ulta, which I did not know. Or wait, actually no, I think I ordered this one online from Ulta. I did order this one online from Ulta, so never mind. I don't know. I just never looked in the tanning section of Ulta. But yeah, it's the Fake Bake Flawless Self-Tan Liquid. This one is a spray, which kind of threw me off. But you just like grab your mitt and you spray it on and then you rub it on. And it's amazing. It lasts a couple of days. I like to do my self-tanner 2 days in a row. So like one night I do it and the next night I do it again. But yeah, this one does have that smell. Like, I can't explain it, but it's not a nice smell. Did I get some on my nose? I think I got some on my nose. So now that we have touched on the type of self-tanners I like to use or that I have tried out, I don't really care for the gradual ones. I used a gradual one a few years ago. I really didn't like it. I think it was like by Jergens or something. I don't know. So what I like to use to apply the bronzer or the self-tanner or whatever is these 2 mitts. I have a bunch of them, but these are my 2 favorite ones. This one came with the Fake Bake. They look really gross right now. I'm probably gonna wash them after this video so I can use it again tonight. But yeah, this one's really soft. It's like kind of like I don't even know. But you use this side and you just like spray it on. You just spray it on and then you just rub it on to yourself, whatever. And then I like this one right here. This one came with the Vita Liberrata. And this one is just, I don't know, there's a different texture to this one. I don't know how to explain it. But it's like, feels almost like a memory foam type. I don't even know how to explain it. But I really like this for the arms and the legs. with one of the other tanning mitts I use, with the Vita Liberrata, and with any other tanner that I would use, I noticed that it just like, it looked really weird on my legs, but then I tried this on my legs and it works out really great. So I even saw these at Ulta. They're like the same exact fabric and size, and they're only like a couple of dollars. Also, they're like next to each other wherever I put the other mitt that I just bought, that you will see in one of my other videos, the Ulta haul. So you don't have to go out and actually buy the Vita Liberrata one, because I think this only comes with it, and it's pretty pricey, but it's like more of a luxurious tan, like it says on the bottle, I think. So I really like the small mitt for the arms and for the just the shin part of my leg, but on the other like thigh and like my stomach and my chest, I like to use the bigger mitt because it covers more area, and you can just like get it all done at once. Oh yeah, and I forgot to touch base on the price of these. This one is, although it is a luxury tan like it says, so the price does show how much of a luxury it can be. It's $54 for this. I think it's worth it because I've used this quite a few times, like probably like 10 times or so, so that's about like a couple months of use. So, and it's now starting to get kind of low. It's probably down to like right here. So I think it is worth the money, especially if you have a bunch of other ones, because then you're not using it as much. And this one was only like $25, I want to say. It's $20 to $30. It's not that bad. And it lasts a long time too. It's about right here, and I just bought it like a month or so ago, or a month and a half ago. I can't remember. I don't know. So yeah, so these last a long time. I like to use this one first on the first night if I'm doing it 2 nights in a row, and I use this one on the second night because it's just like a luxury. Like, it's just I feel fabulous. For preparation for your self-tanner, you really want to make sure you prepare correctly. I watched a couple of videos where people like to put on lotion before they apply it, but in the self-tanning lotions for these that I use, in their directions, they clearly state that you do not put on any lotion or moisturizer before applying this. So I just don't. I know that some people do and it works for them also, but that's just my preference and that's just how I do it. I only put it on the day after I have showered, because then like the lotion kind of locks it in even more. So yeah. So what I do is the night before, or the night that I am going to do the self-tanner, I shave my legs. I use just this, it's just an off-brand shaving gel. It's for people with sensitive skin. I've noticed that my legs sometimes get little bumps or whatever, and I started using this whenever I shave now, and it works great, and it made all of that go away and makes my self-tanner apply a lot more smoother and more natural. And what I like to use before I shave my legs to kind of pre-exfoliate, even though it is an exfoliator, is this Soft Soap Sea Kiss exfoliating body wash. I just got this from my local grocery store. I didn't really, whatever. It smells so good. But I just use this all over my body. It is an exfoliator, but it's not that harsh. Like the beads are very, very small. Like you can't even tell that there are any beads in it, or any of the whatever it is. So I like to use this, and then I shave my legs and like my armpits or whatever. And then I go back in with a harsher exfoliator just to make sure that like all the dead skin is off, just so that the lotion will apply evenly and not cling on to certain parts of the skin, because that's what can happen if you don't exfoliate correctly or exfoliate at all before doing your self-tanner. It will just cling to any of the dead skin and will make it all blotchy and just like really, really bad. So I use the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Body Scrub and the scent Amazon Picoe, however you say it. It smells really good, and then I don't know, it just basically feels like you're putting sand onto your body, but I like it. I don't know. I feel like it works really good. And what you do after you get out of the shower, or after shaving, you want to make sure you wait at least an hour. I like to wait a couple of hours, just to make sure that the skin is all good, and you don't want to be wet at all or anything like that. What I do is I do it right before I'm about to go to bed. So I apply it everywhere and then let it dry. It dries in like 5 seconds. Like you can just put on whatever, And another thing about these self-tanners are they are non-transferable. So like my bed comforter is white, but you can't even like, it doesn't even transfer over onto my comforter at all. So that's a plus about those self-tanners. And so what I do is I just go to sleep, and I usually wait about 8 hours or so. Today I actually didn't wake up till like 1 and shower, so like this really stayed on really nicely. Actually, I'm like a lot darker than I thought I was gonna be, so I think that's probably why. But when you get into the shower though, I just lightly wash myself, and you'll see a layer of orange or like the self-tanner come off of you, and that's just like the color that's like on top. And then like I just get out and I just pat dry. I don't really like, you know, scrub my body or anything. And then after I apply lotion, and that just kind of locks it all into your skin and just makes it, and it prolongs the length or the wear of your self-tanner. And that was the end of my video on self-tanners and how I use my self-tanner, whatever, all that good stuff. If y'all like this video, be sure to hit the like button. Also, if you have any other video suggestions, just comment down below and I will be sure to comment back to y'all. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye.